Welcome. I'm Frank Pleasitz, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to set up a retargeting ad. This is exactly how we do it here for our clients at Vyral. And we have some of our team members here that are going to be watching this. They're actually sitting on an actual team training. So when you shoot a video here at Vyral, what does it look like and how do you retarget it so people see it in your database and your website visitors? So not only can you get the video out through email, but you can also put it up on Facebook and give it some money to show it to the warmest people in your audiences. So if you're watching this video, hopefully it's on a blog post that has a full checklist. So there's a whole checklist that we go through to make sure everything's set up down below. I'm not going to reference that directly here in this training. You're just going to watch me go through from scratch to literally have a client that has their video done and it's time to retarget, and you're going to watch me do it. And hopefully I follow the checklist as close as possible. All right. So it starts off with having access to the Facebook ad account. So I'm going to pull this up on my screen. So this is a Facebook ad account that is set up for our client Spring Benson out in Utah. And as you can see, I have access to her ad account. So I've been invited in to it. This is one of the biggest pains, is actually getting access to the ad account, whichever one you're going to use, and making sure you have access to the correct page that you're on the ad under. So what we have here is we have a retargeting campaign set up. All right. And we're actually going to lower this down to following the rules of $30. Okay. Even though that could be more if you wanted to. And I'll just go ahead and just show you how this campaign was set up. I just named it retargeting campaigns or campaign. And because she is a realtor, Spring in this case, is that we use the housing category because you can't, it's going to restrict some category restrictions. And then I did go ahead and turn Advantage, the campaign budget on, and I did a lifetime of $30 for the entire campaign, but it's already been published, so I can't do it. So I just want to put $1 a day in for 1 month. That's where we'll start. So I put 30 bucks in. Great, done. All right. Now we're going to go into the ad set. This is the next column. So you have the campaign, which is retargeting. Then we have the campaign. This is like the ad set inside the campaign. Think of the ad set as the who's seeing the ad. So I'll show you how this was set up. So I think well, actually, you know what? I'm just going to create a whole new one. All right. So let's just actually do this from scratch. So I'm going to go ahead and just turn this off. And let's imagine we're starting a whole new campaign from scratch. I'm going to click create. We're going to choose traffic. All right. And I'll click continue. I'm going to call this retargeting campaign. Vyral Marketing, just so you know in the account who did it. And you might even want to put your own name of like who's responsible for it. That might be helpful as well. All right. I am going to choose housing. That's going to be necessary. And down here, I'm going to turn campaign budget optimization on. And we're going to use a lifetime budget of $30, which I believe you could do that on the next page when you decide when you want that to end. And I'll click next. Okay. I will choose here all warm audiences. That's what I like to call it. So what are the warm audiences? And these should be set up. We want to drive to traffic to our website. All right. Maximize number of clicks. That's all fine. That's all fine. And I do want to end this. So today this recording is the 6th of April. We want to end it May 6th. Perfect. So there you go. It's going to run for 1 month. Great. All right. Now it's time for the audiences. Now these should be loaded in already over here. If you go to audiences over here, it's kind of like an email list. This would be set up. All right. These would already be done. But let's go through the audiences, what we got. So we have here our CRM export that has 34,000 to 40,000 people. Great. We have everybody that's interacted with her page, 1,100 to 1,300 people. We have everybody that's visited her website, assuming the Facebook pixel has been set up correctly. Well, let's make that assumption that's the case. And everybody who is engaged with her page. I guess we have a second one for that, whatever. Sounds great. But this is the main ones: email list, website visitors, and anyone who's engaged with the page. Those audiences are set up. And for a special bonus, there's a Zapier set up. So whenever her CRM is updated, it's automatically pushing that new contact to the CRM export list so they see the ads. So you can't change anything else. No need to change anything else. Don't touch it. Don't touch. Don't touch. But I do want you to choose manual placements. So let's make sure I choose the right ones. I think this is in the blog post. But we don't want to be on all the inventory. Actually, I don't want to be on Messenger. I don't want to be on the audience network. I want to be on the Facebook feed, Instagram. I do not want to be on the profile. I don't want to be on the marketplace. I don't want to be on any of these. If I'm correct, we're not going to do stories because we don't have, this is just for the full 16:9 video. if I'm correct, these are the only placements I want to be on: the Facebook feed, the Instagram feed, the Facebook video feed, and the right column on Facebook. That's the decision for now. All right. Now I'll click next. Okay. Now I'm going to title the ad. So Spring's latest video in this case is right here. Here we go. So we're just going to title the video that. Got it? So this is going to be the name of the ad. Then down here, I'm going to choose the page. We should have Utah Life, I think is the page she wants to run this on. There we are. Perfect. And then down here, we have the option of adding the media, and we can add the video. And it might have already been uploaded to her page. So if I go to page videos, if this was posted on her Facebook and uploaded, we could probably pull it from right here. But if it wasn't, you just have to re-upload it. Let's see if it was. Nope. So it wasn't actually posted on our Facebook yet. If it was actually uploaded to Facebook, I could pull to this video this way. But in this case, I'm going to upload it. So I'll go ahead and choose add video, upload, and there we go. So now it's going to upload the raw video of what she shot. All right. So now we have the primary text. Primary text is going to be the teaser copy. Perfect. And I guess if you want to have some fun, maybe you can throw an emoji in there or break this up a little bit. I'm not too concerned. I'm happy with that. All right. The headline is going to be the title of the video. Boom. And I believe the description is just going to be, I think it's just standard watch, the full video. Something really simple. All right. Beautiful. Call to action. It's a video. Let's make it watch more. How's that? Great. What are info labels? That's new. Interesting. This is brand new. Let's try it. Probably not. Free shipping. All right. That's new. Great. So now we want to drive it to our website. So we want to drive it to the specific blog post. So I'll just grab the blog post. Here it is. So this is the actual blog post where you can go back and consume everything. All right. And we can see the Facebook pixel is installed on our page using the Meta Pixel helper. I just want to make sure that the pixel ending in 07473 is the actual pixel we're retargeting on inside the ad account. So I'm going to grab that and put that there. Beautiful. And this isn't like a big deal, but I do like to go into the URL builder and just type in Facebook right there. And what that's going to do, if there happens to be any forms that could capture a lead, it adds this little tracking code on the very end of it. I like doing that. And then for the display link, just use the base website like that. Perfect. There we go. Wonderful. Okay. And then I think we're all good to go. I wouldn't change anything else. That looks great. All right. Now it should ask us if we want to do some customizations to the video now that's been uploaded. I usually click yes, and I go ahead and turn on the standard enhancements. I don't really know exactly what they do, but it might adjust the video slightly. Sure. Sounds great. 3% boost in the lift. And then there you have it. We have the video. So now let's take a look at the ad.
Are you thinking about selling your home in Utah? Hi, my name is Spring Benson, and I want to share with you the top 3 things you need to know in 2023 to get your home sold. Number 1 is that you have options. Good. It used to be that in real estate, you would want to continue to your pay for.
Cool, great. So you can see more there. All right, here's how it looks on Instagram. And again, could you have a short? Could it be more horizontal? Could you have text? You can go down the rabbit hole. But as far as I'm sharing here, when someone makes a simple 16:9:9 video, that's the full video for YouTube, and we just want to get that up to retarget their website audience to see you and get to know you, this works just fine. As you can see, here's the inventory, how it shows on the Facebook video feeds. Looks great. And look, oh, that's why I have the image. There's one more you have to personalize. I do like the desktop right-hand side. You see where it says edit placement? This is now where you need to upload maybe the thumbnail for the video or just choose a still. As far as I'm concerned, just choosing a still is fine. There you go. So that shows up on the right-hand side. Now, the only thing I could play around with here is if I go to advanced preview, this will show you the ad. The title's a bit long. You see how the title gets cut off on mobile? For right now, I'm not worried about that. Don't worry about that right now. Down the road, could you customize for each of the placements where the titles get cut off? Not worried. All right. So there you go. So now this is all done. And I could probably click all edits are saved. I can click close. All right. And now it's just kind of sitting in draft. See that? I didn't publish it. It's not live. I have my, forget this campaign here. Let's not worry about that. Here's the campaign we created. Here's all the warm audiences that we loaded up. And then here's the video. It's in draft. Now, the way that you can get the preview to send it to the client or to take a look at if you want to run it is you click this preview link and then you click share and you click share link. Turn link sharing on. Sure, 30 days. Sounds great. That's new. And I'll click link to clipboard. Got it? Now, for all of you here, I'm going to share this with you. And why don't you guys go ahead and pull it up and see how it looks. So for those of you here on Zoom, I'm going to go to my chat. There you go. I'll go ahead and click that preview link. And here's what this would look like when you send the client of the ad. Not bad. I'll take it. And you can see here, this is very systematized. All we're doing here is taking the video with the email text and the headline. There's no thought put into this. This is the minimum standard. Now, could you go farther with this? Sure. But this is good enough. This is plenty for $30 a day to make sure that the people in your database, your warm traffic, are also seeing your videos as well. Okay. So that would go to the client. They would take a look. I say, click this. Would you like me to turn these on? Oh, cool. Sure. Well, how much is that going to cost? Well, we recommend $30 over 30 days. So then once you get approval from the customer, you would go on back and I believe just click review and publish. Not that one. All right. I'm on Facebook. Perfect. So it takes a little bit of time for this to go, but here we go. We have this ad because it's processing to make sure this is approved. It's going to take a look at it and make sure that's good. All right. So there you have it. And now it's going to run and it's going to stop in 30 days. So stop at $30. And now the ad's going to show. Got it? So when you log back into the account, how do you know when to change this? How do you know when to update this? What's next? Well, the first thing is you want to take a look at some of the metrics. Like, is this working, right? Well, there's a lot of definitions for this. This is not to generate leads. So looking at leads for working is not the answer. Working is going to be, are people seeing it? And are they clicking on it for just awareness and seeing it? That's how we're going to define this to start. All right. So I'm going to pull up someone else's account that's had an ad running for some metrics because I can't use it here. I'm going to pull up another customer, Haro, which I think I'm going to have to go into the business settings and find it here really quick. Yep. So, this is running for a week or 2, 3, a month. All right. And you're going to log in here and say, is it time to change the video? Is it maybe time to turn off? I mean, you can keep the same campaign. You don't have to create a new campaign. You keep the same campaign, same ad set. All you have to do is now create another ad inside the ad set, turn off the old one and create a new video. That's it, right? But when is it time to change the video? When is it time to turn off one ad and turn on the next one? And I want to go over just basically how to do that a little more of a data-driven decision on doing that. So let's go to my ad accounts here. I'm going to find Haro. There we go. All right, perfect. So here we have a campaign. Let's take a look at the past 30 days. All right. And I have this optimized to see, I believe just performance is what I want. Yep, just performance. Let's take a look. So we've spent $36. Okay, fine. Past 30 days, about $1 a day. We have popped up on the news feed 31,000 times. So 3,100 times the ad's been shown to 1,475 users. So that's how many people have seen it. So if you divide impressions by reach, that is what gets you your frequency. How many times did they see it? And typically speaking, about 4 to 6 times over the course of 30 days is a healthy frequency. If it's higher than that, people get sick of the ad. Like I see this every day I log in, right? And if it's lower than that, you really don't need to create a new ad. You just need to put more money into it so they see a little more. So 4 to 6 times is about right. And then we have 40 clicks. So we're looking for maybe a frequency of 4 to 6 is about par. Higher than that, lower the budget or expand the audience. The frequency is under 2, maybe increase the ad spend, right? So you're looking at frequency. If people are getting sick of the ad, the next thing you're looking for is the ad relevant. Are people clicking on it? Got it? And Facebook charges you a lot of money per click if the ad is irrelevant. So you're going to be spending $2, $3, $4 a click if the ad sucks, right? It's totally irrelevant and it's annoying people. But if it's relevant and people are clicking on it, they charge you less per click. And typically I would say par is about $1. So if your clicks are less than $1, your ad's pretty relevant. And the lower the price per click is, the more relevant it is. So we have okay, we could probably afford to spend a little more money on the frequency. And you could see that really quickly by going to delivery. Here's frequency, 2.14. So the frequency is a bit low. I might say bump it up to 60 if they wanted to on spend. Then on performance, I'd say your clicks are great. Ad's super relevant. I'm happy with it. So they're really not seeing the video that much and it's relevant. No need to change it. As long as the video is not like obviously old with old information. Got it? So you have to keep that in mind. So that's how you read the reports. Do you guys have any questions on that? That's it. And it's one of those things where it's like, people are seeing it. That's all I got for you. I have no idea who's clicking on it. I have no idea what's getting leads. Don't ask. That's not the intent of this campaign. All right. Let's actually take a look at his ad. There you go. So I can actually preview this way.
Hey y'all, Tim Stair here at the Haro Group. Thanks so much for joining us. We are once again looking at the monthly market report from the Greater Greenville Association of Realtors. In price, supply again means...
Yeah, we might want to take this one down. See where it says October 10th? So it could still be relevant, but like, a little old video. So in this case, I would tell the client, you know what? We got to turn this sucker off. It's time for a new video. So you see how I brought that one down? And then what I would do is I would go grab another relevant video that could be any video that makes sense. It doesn't necessarily have to be the latest one. And I would create another ad inside the same campaign. So same campaign, same ad set, name it whatever it is. And I would create a new ad with more updated, relevant information. And there you have it. So now let's go back and let's take a look at Spring's ad one last time. The whole goal was to set up an ad from scratch. Let's go log in. There we go. That's the one we're using. All right, so let's take a look here. We are not using this campaign. That's old. Let's actually just delete that. Cool. All right. Here's the campaign that we set up. $30 for a month. Loaded all the warm retargeting audiences in there and change it to manual placements so we can control them, and those placements look good with a rectangle 16:9 video. And then we loaded up the video. Here it is. Great. And here's how it's going to look. Yeah, that looks good on desktop. Doesn't it look great? Cool. Do you guys have any questions?
Here's
really
one.
good.
Yeah.
There you go. All right. So there you have it. How do we retarget your videos that you make on the Vyral Marketing program on the most basic entry level, just getting started with retargeting? This is it. There's no reason why, if I was a business owner, I wouldn't spend $30 a month just hitting my warmest audience with my latest videos. Start there. And then there's ways to build on it and make it more. But this is going to be your entry level spot just to get something going.